Ugh, hopefully this won't be a hot mess. Okay. Hello YouTube, welcome to my very first YouTube tutorial. Well, it's not even a tutorial. This is going to be a get ready with me slash first impressions or first time using products slash introduction to who the hell I am. My name is Sam or Samantha. I'm not sure what the title of my channel is going to be yet. I'm kind of playing with the idea of the randomness that is me, and I'll get into why I'm thinking of calling it that in a little while. But before I start, like I said, this is going to be a get ready with me. The look that I'm going to be doing today is a Rihanna Wow Thoughts inspired, not recreation, doing a lot of neutral looks with my makeup. And so I wanted to play around and do something a little bit more colorful. I am going somewhere, and so it's kind of an artsy place where I'm going, so I wanted to kind of be creative and colorful with my makeup. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to kind of tell you some of the products that I'm using, but for the most part they will be in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. I am completely new to YouTube, and I'm going to get into that as well in my video. And so please like, please subscribe, please come back, please comment, so I have other videos that I can give to you. So just to start off, I have done my eyebrows off camera because I struggle sometimes with my eyebrows, and my eyebrows are going through something where they don't want to grow. But yeah, I can't get the whole thick bushy eyebrow situation. It doesn't happen for your girl, so I have to fake it until they possibly make it, but I doubt they will. So I've done my eyebrows, like I said, off camera. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Ebony, and underneath I cleaned up with LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan, and on top, kind of closer to my skin tone, I use the NYX concealer in the little pot. So I'll leave it in the description below what the concealer is actually called, but it's in the shade Nutmeg. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is going to prep my eye. I'm going to use Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, and I'm going to put this on my eye with a little Real Techniques sponge. It is damp. Hopefully I've wrung it out enough. The reason I am finally starting a YouTube channel, my YouTube channel is actually about 8 years in the making. I am not a makeup artist in the slightest bit. I have just always loved makeup. Even when I was in high school, all of my friends used to always want me to do their makeup. Once I became an adult, a lot of people started asking me to do makeup for their weddings. So I have done makeup for some people, but by far I am no professional. This is not something that I do full-time. This is not even something that I dabble in a lot. Even when people still ask me to do their makeup, I still get really nervous when I'm doing it. But it's just, since I don't do it enough, or I'm not professional, I still feel kind of weird when I'm doing people's makeup. Something that I just love to do. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but when I was in my 20s, I was really bad about talking myself out of doing things, telling myself that I couldn't do it, or it wasn't the right time, or I didn't have the money to do it. And so now that I'm in my 30s, even though hopefully I don't look like it, don't come for me in the comments if I do. Shady. I'm setting it with the Sacha Buttercup. I just said F it. I am going to stop doubting myself. I am going to stop telling myself I cannot do things, because, you know, YOLO, you only live once. So I'm trying to get better about doing the things that I've been wanting to do, and that's with my life, my career, things that I've been wanting to do as far as like traveling. So that is the point of this channel. I want it to be something where you kind of follow this journey of me doing the things that I have talked myself out of doing for so many years. Like I said, when I was in my 20s, I was in college. So, you know, you be that college broke. So you don't really go anywhere. You don't really do much. I got out of college and I was disillusioned with thinking, oh, I have a degree. Everybody will want to hire me. Stay in school, kids. Get you a master's. They don't care about your little bachelor's degree. They want you to have experience or a master's. So either I'm gonna need you to intern somewhere and get you some experience working in somebody's office, or I'm gonna need you to get a master's degree, because once you get into these real world and these mean streets, it ain't friendly. Got out of college, moved back home, had a few jobs that they were professional, but at the same time it was one of those things where I got burnt out very quickly and I moved on. So I've done a few things in my life. Maybe that'll be a video later where I'll kind of tell about some of the experiences I've had in my career. I am from Birmingham, Alabama. I currently work at a university here in a student services office. Have discovered, even though it gets very overwhelming and stressful sometimes, I do like working in higher ed. So I recently was accepted into graduate school, which is going to be something that I also want to explore on my channel. It's kind of my journey through graduate school. But I recently was accepted to graduate school at my alma mater for my undergrad, Royal Alliance, UNA, University of North Alabama. I am going to be in the Professional Studies Master's Program, where I am getting a degree and a concentration in higher education administration. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Now that I've set my makeup, just back to what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you everything I'm doing, but every now and again I'll like throw in what I'm doing. I am going to do my transition with this cheap little Coastal Scents palette that I put together. In the Coastal Scents palette, I'm going to, if it'll focus, I'm going to use this little transition shade right here. In the other Juvia's Place, the Sahara palette, I'm going to use this color down here. This is Katsina. I'm going to mix those two together on a fluffy blending brush. Yeah, back to my career. So I'm going to be exploring that as I hopefully journey through this YouTube channel. Like I said, I want to explore what's going on in graduate school, what's going on in my career. There is something kind of big that I've been wanting to do for a while as far as in my life and in my career, and hopefully I'll be able to share that as things transpire, as I figure things out, and what I'm going to be doing. I will share that more here on YouTube. And like I said, I've wanted to have a YouTube channel for several years, but I just really doubted myself for a long time. Didn't think that I could do it, didn't think that anybody would care or would want to watch. And so recently, how I kind of got back into it is that people have always told me that they love my makeup. So I decided that I would start doing these little tutorials that I've been doing on Facebook Live. And I get views and people like them and people comment and people tell me other looks that they want to do. But because obviously with the how setup of Facebook Live is, I cannot edit it, so the videos be hella long. And I know that people don't want to sit there for an hour or so with me doing my makeup, because I know when I'm on YouTube, I don't like watching tutorials that are hella long, or any video really that's on YouTube. If it gets over the 25-minute mark and you start getting into 30 and 40 some minutes, you've lost me. So I understand that people are like, oh my god, they want to watch, but at the same time they don't want to spend an hour of their life watching this with you. So this is why I'm trying to transition over to YouTube, so I'm able to still give the content that people want to see, but at the same time I'm able to edit them where they're not hella long and people can still see what I'm doing. So like I said, I transitioned over, or I'm trying to transition over to YouTube. Still trying to figure out equipment and how to do all that. That's one reason why you're not zoomed in to really see what I'm doing. It's more get ready with me, not a tutorial for me to teach you what I'm doing. I just want to talk to you, but at the same time, again, I'm learning how to do all this, so I have no idea how to zoom y'all in, because your girl ain't got a remote. Borrowing my friend's camera and his lights. Shout out to him. He will be on my channel at some point as well. We'll get into that in a minute of what that's going to be called. I am brand spanking new to all of this: cameras, lights, editing, all of that. So yeah, if anybody has any tips, leave them in a comment below. If you have anything that you would like to see on my channel, please leave it in the comments below, because that's another thing. I want to stay inspired. I want to know what kinds of videos y'all would like to see. Why I want my channel to possibly be called The Randomness That Is Me. That is a quote. It's funny, I have a Tumblr. I'm very rarely on Tumblr, but I have a Tumblr, and that is kind of the quote or the caption that's at the top. That's The Randomness That Is Me. I've kind of used that throughout my social media, because there are so many things that I am really into that I don't want to just focus on one type of video or one type of thing. The main part of my videos will probably be beauty based, because I want to do things like get ready with me's. I would like to do inspirations. That's what I was saying. This makeup look today will be kind of a Rihanna inspired summer colorful look. I am natural up under this turban. I have been natural for the last 6 years, so I do a lot of protective styles on my hair. So I'll probably show some of those, some of the protective styles that I do. I'm actually probably in the next week or so going to be doing faux locks on my hair. I just got in the mail the Bobbi Boss, I think they're Bobbi Boss new locks. I'm going to be doing those for the individual faux locks. Fox locks, please don't call them that, people. It is faux, not fox. All right. Hell, I might even do some reviews, because your girl wears wigs. You'll see one of those at the end. Might do wig reviews. I haven't bought a wig in a very long time. It was for a time there that I was lighting wig types up, buying all types of wigs, but I haven't bought any new wigs in a while. I keep wanting to get some new wigs because like I said, I like to do protective styles. Your girl don't like doing her hair for real, but I've been doing a lot more crochet styles lately, so I haven't been really wearing my wigs as much. But yeah, I would like to do those, as well as like some life things. I have struggled with weight issues since I was probably a child, but kind of more into my teens, 20s. My weight has fluctuated all of my life, and it's just gotten harder as I've gotten in my 30s for me and my weight. And since I am getting older, I don't want to get to the point where I start having health issues. So I have been on the weight loss journey again. So those are some things as well that I would like to share on my channel. I am currently doing keto. I have been doing the Keto Genesis diet for about 2 months now. I've lost about 20 pounds. Yes, I've fallen off the wagon and I've gotten back on a few times, but this is a work in progress. Still trying to figure it out, still trying to figure my body out. So I would like to share that journey with you. Now, another part of my channel that I would like to share with you is travel vlogs. Like I was saying, when I was in my 20s, I had a terrible terrible, terrible. Sorry, I was trying to make sure that was blending. I had a terrible habit of convincing myself or telling myself that I couldn't do something, that I didn't have enough money to do this, I didn't have time to do this, I was working all the time. I'm sure I'm not the only person that got caught up all the time, and I was working 2 and 3 jobs, and so I would tell myself I couldn't go places because I had to work, or I had to do this, or I needed to pay this. And I'm just like, you gotta live sometime. I am not married, I do not have any children, I do not have a boyfriend. What the actual hell am I doing? So I have started to want to travel. Yes, in my 32 years of being on Lay Earth, I have never been on a plane, and I am trying to change that very quickly. I have a couple of trips that I'm going to be taking toward the end of this year. In a couple weeks, I will be going on a girls trip to Destin with one of my sorority sisters that she has put together, and I hope to show that in a travel vlog. I hope to share that. There is something that I want to do that would get me to be able to get on a plane. We're gonna pray that that actually happens. That would actually probably be in the next couple weeks, if everything works out, and I hope to be able to share that with you as well. I am taking a family trip, me and my family, which consists of just me, my mother, and my sister. We did not travel a lot when I was a child, and that kind of goes back into how I kind of was. My mom was always working. She would, you know, not have the money, so we didn't really do a lot when I was a child. We have decided that we're gonna kind of get out of that, and we're trying to do more traveling as a family, which started a couple of years ago when my mom turned 60. We took a family trip for the first time in several years to Nashville, and it was so much fun. And so we are trying to do more family trips. So in November, for Thanksgiving, we are going to Disney World and Universal for the first time as a family. The blue that I'm putting on right now as a base is the Sephora eyeliner cream Smoky. It'll focus, hopefully, or not. This is in the color Electric Teal. Like I said, this is only just going to be my base for the eyeshadows that I'm going to put on top. Okay. So I'm just going to take a makeup wipe that I have, and I'm just going to clean up any fallout a little bit, as well as that outer edge. Sharpen that up a bit where I blended down a little bit too far. Like I said, I did want this to kind of be a first impressions as well, so I'm going to be trying some products. I had a little retail therapy the other night at Ulta. I went in there for Shape Tape, which I got, which we'll use, as well as I wanted to get a little sample or a smaller size of the Becca mattifying primer to just try it out for a little while before I really committed to the $38 big one. I do have oily AF skin. You can probably see this high gloss sheen that's going on with my face right now. I get extremely oily on my nose, on my forehead. I kind of have some larger pores right here on my cheeks. I get hella oily on my chin, which again, I'm sure you can see that from the high gloss shine that your girl has going on right now. So I'm trying to get better about not using milk of magnesia, which I know is every makeup person's nightmare, but it works on my face. It makes my makeup not go anywhere. I have gone to the gym before and sweated my life to death, and my face was still intact. I ain't found a primer yet that does that. Now all these mattifying primers that I've tried have claimed that they was gonna keep me matte for hours, and they did not. So I'm trying to find something, if anybody has a suggestion below besides the Becca to try. The one that I did end up getting, this Sephora had a small little sample of, is the Porefessional Matte Rescue. They had it for like $10 in that little bin section at the very front. So I'm going to try this. But if anybody has any suggestions, description box below, tell me anything that rivals Milk of Magnesia that is actually meant for your face. So I'm putting this on my face. I'm really focusing in the areas that, like I said, I get hella oily, which is my forehead, my nose, my chin. I put it all over my face, but not really so much my cheeks. I also, like I said, since I'm oily, I have acne prone skin, so I do have like a couple of marks on my face that I'm working on to get rid of. So I'm going to color correct those a little bit with the LA Girl color corrector in just orange. For foundation today, I'm actually going to mix two together. I'm going to mix a drugstore and a high-end together because I like the way they both look on my skin. The first one I'm going to take is the Revlon Colorstay for combination oily skin. This is in the color Caramel, and I'm going to mix it with just a little bit of the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I just recently got this, so I've only used it like once or twice. I am a drugstore makeup queen. I am cheap. I am trying to do better about it because everybody like, you know, you get what you pay for. I ain't never had a problem with my little drugstore products, but you know, trying to, you know, grow up, do better, buy higher end stuff. So finally got a higher end foundation. So yeah, I like it so far. I think the way I was setting it made it look kind of cakey on my face, so I'm going to do something different today to hopefully not make me look like cake face. But like I said, I'm going to mix these two together. And another thing that I didn't want to do to also make sure that it wasn't too cakey is I actually didn't put a lot of foundation on my hand. Okay. Right. Ta-da. So, like I was saying, another product that I am trying for the first time is the Shape Tape. I've been wanting to try it for a while because everybody raves that it is life. The color that I ended up getting is Tan Sand. I don't really have dark circles under my eyes, not yet, but still wanted a little bit of coverage as well as highlight. So I'm going to take this under the eyes, my Lion King travel marks, as my friend Rachel likes to call them. The first time she ever saw me do my makeup like this, she was extremely confused. She did not understand what any of this meant. And so ever since then, I have called it my Lion King travel marks. Note to self, you have to move fast with Shape Tape because this stuff dries down fast, which is really good. So that means that I really won't have to set it much, which also helps with not looking cakey. Oh, I just realized there was one other thing that I wanted to talk about on my channel hopes. So like I said, I want to do beauty and life. I want to do travel vlogs. Another thing that I want to do is K-pop. You like K-pop? What they got to do with anything? So yeah, I recently, and I mean recently, within the last month or so, have really gotten into K-pop music. I'm going to just, wherever I put that, I'm just going to dust that a little bit better in. Yeah, so it started with K-dramas. I really got into K-dramas. I don't even know how I ended up watching one. I want to say it suggested me one on Netflix one time, and I really got into it, and I was like, oh my god, this is everything to me, because I don't watch a lot of TV. Just setting my face with some MAC skin finish in dark. So yeah, I started watching a K-drama, really got into it. That mug made me cry. I was like, what is this? Why is this so good? And then a friend of mine, she told me about the app Drama Fever. And so I have a Fire Stick. Well, my mom has a Fire Stick, stole from her. Thanks, Mom. So I started watching even more with those. If you ever want to know about which K-dramas I've seen or I'm currently watching, I can do a video about that. Again, leave it in the box below. If you have any suggestions of any K-dramas that I should watch, let me know, because again, I'm just really getting into it. So there are a bunch that I haven't seen, but like I said, if you want to see in a different video which ones I have seen, how would I rate them, if I would recommend to watch them, which ones I'm watching now, and kind of what I think of those, just let me know and I can let you know about those. Started watching those, really got into those. Then BTS won a Billboard Music Award, and I was like, who are these little boys? Because for the longest, I don't know what I thought K-pop music was or was like. It is not what it turned out to be. So I ended up listening to BTS, or no, actually YouTube. I was watching a video of Who Is BTS. It was actually Jose. I will leave more information about his channel below. He had a video called Who Is BTS, and I ended up watching it to learn all of them. That is something I still struggle with K-pop people, but I do know who all of BTS is. I ended up watching it, and I was just like, oh, okay, they're kind of cool. So go to YouTube, looking at different BTS videos. Ooh, yikes. But yeah, we're gonna have to clean that up with some because we went too overzealous with it. Yeah, end up watching a whole bunch of their different music videos, listening to their music, and I end up loving their music. My bias is Revlon. How you doing? Oh, that is terrible. We gotta fix that. But end up loving them. Like I said, my bias is Revlon. And from there, I was like, well, what's some other groups? So then I started watching JRE KML. Love him. If I ever make it on this here YouTube thing, you know, feel free to collab, call your, you know, reach at something. Anyway, end up watching his videos. He is hilarious, and I really liked his videos. And he introduced me to Big Bang because he is he has the biggest man crush on one of the members named Taeyong. We're just gonna tone it down with some powder, and we're gonna bake under the contour just to fix that too. But yeah, so ended up learning about Big Bang because of him. Love their music. And I was like, okay, who else is out there? End up finding the Just Life. Love her too. She is hilarious. Love watching her videos. And now I started watching her sister's videos. So end up watching them. So I've really gotten into K-pop. I would love to do reaction videos as well, because there are so many groups that I still have not watched or don't know anything about their music, or I barely know. Like I have a K-pop Spotify, where I have EXO on there. I am having the hardest time learning the EXO members. I only know 3 of them that I can tell out of the group. The other ones, I'm just like, which one are you? Who are you again? So I struggle for some reason learning EXO. I just know Baekhyun, Dio, and Kai. I know there are other members. I know everybody talks about Lay. What does Lay look like? I don't ever know which one he is. Luhan, I know he left, but when he was in the group, who was he? I don't know. So still trying to learn them. I just have been able to learn GOT7, and I still at times struggle with JB and Young J. I don't know why I mix them 2 up, but I do. Anyway, so yeah, so learn GOT7. But the other groups, Monster X, I don't know none of their names. VIX, I don't know none of their names. I know their song, well, a couple of their songs, but who are they? Icon, I just like their song Bling Bling and Rhythm Ta. Who are they? I have no idea. So help your girl out. If there are any videos that you think I should see, if there's any reactions that you would like to see from me, I would love to do those, because like I said, there are a lot of groups that I am just learning about and have no idea who they are and I'm struggling to learn them. I would love to learn more about them. Girl groups, I have started finding some girl groups that I like Blackpink. Yeah, that's it. Oh, CL. Okay, so 21, even though I know they're old school and they don't make music anymore, I couldn't get into them as a group. But CL, yeah, the girl groups, I struggle with liking them because I'm not cutesy and girly like that. So a lot of their songs I cannot get into. Like even some of the bigger girl groups, I ain't gonna leave no names because I don't want nobody's fan base to come for me when I'm just starting. Like I said, I don't want nobody's fandom coming for me. I'm not saying the girls groups suck. I just have not found anybody besides really Blackpink that I've been able to get into. I like a little bit of FX because they're kind of different, but the other groups, I struggle with liking them. I'm sorry. So if anybody has any suggestions of some girl groups below, that might be a challenge that I would do one day, is if y'all just leave a whole bunch of girl videos or groups that y'all would want me to see. Maybe I'll go through and look at their different videos and I'll let you know what I think of those and if I would be willing to watch them again, because I don't want to do any eyeliner. I suck with eyeliner. You would think, how do you love makeup, so how do you suck at eyeliner? Oh baby, me and wing liner struggle bus. Anytime I have to do any type of wing liner, it goes wrong real fast. So whenever I don't have to do liner, here for it. From the Nubian 2 palette again, I'm going to take the color Egypt down here and I'm going to pop that in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, and since I already have a little bit of blue down there, I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm going to do my lashes off camera because I struggle with those as well, and I'll come back to finish my face. Bye! Okay, I am back. I have applied my lashes. I have the Kiss number 3s on. I have also dusted off my powder that I did underneath my contour. So yeah, so last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight and do my lips. and that'll be it. You know, just be a little extra. Fan brush again. Going to get the top of my lip to get that highlighter mustache going. And then whatever left over, just going to add that to my chin. Well, last new product that I'm going to use is the Urban Decay De-Slick. Again, since I am oily, it is oil control makeup setting spray. Just going to spray that to set my face. If I can get it off. I've been struggling with packages today. Oh, okay, it's 2 of them. That's cool. You know, just be extra. If I keep looking down, I'm looking in my mirror. But to make sure I'm in frame, I'm gonna do a handheld. So first I'm going to go on my lips with the Maybelline Craving Coral, just so that I have that kind of hot orangey red lip. Okay. And then lastly, just to make it a little bit more red, I'm going to go with the Black Radiance Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream. And this is in the color, oh, I guess it's just a number, 5406. And I'm just going to put that a little bit on top just to make it a little bit more red. Ta-da! And that is the finished look. Okay, I'm going to do in true YouTube fashion. I am going to go ahead and throw on a wig that I'm going to be wearing today and some earrings, and I'll show you the final look. So yeah, that's the finished look. Again, I'm sorry if this video was all over the place, but again, that is just the randomness that is me. This is my first video, so again, please like, thumbs up below, please subscribe, come back, tell me what you would like to see. Again, like I said, welcome to my channel and this journey. Like I said, this is going to be anything beauty related, life, travel, K-pop. I think I'm going to start calling myself the K-pop cougar Rao, because I'm hella older than these babies that be in these K-pop groups, but you know, they grown, so I can still look at them. I don't touch the acnes. Hello people, it is several hours later. My camera battery died earlier, so I had to recharge it while I was gone to my event. I have been in my makeup now for about 4-5 hours, and so I have not retouched my makeup at all. I have ate cookies. I have drank samples of several different products. I just ate a really spicy piece of fish that my mother cooked, and my mouth is on fire, so I was downing something to drink too. So as you can see, my lips are still intact, so that's really good. I have not touched up anything on my face. So far, the Porefessional Matte Rescue, has done pretty well. As you can see, my nose is a little shiny, but it's not oily as I normally get for my skin. Normally, as you can see, I'm little shiny through here, but again, it's not as oily as I am used to getting. please leave in the comments below anything that you would like to see from my channel. Like I said, I would love to do beauty videos, so if you want to see more get ready with me's, inspiration videos, like recreations or my interpretation of people's makeup, if there are any looks or anything like that that you would like to see, like my go-to face, a glam face, I have seen the different videos where it's the how I catfish for the gram. I am down for that. That might be a video. But if there's any suggestions, or if you want to see another first impressions, or just my take on some products, please let me know again in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to do some travel vlogs, so I'll love to, you know, take you along with me so you can see when I go to the beach and be out there with my girls. Like I said, I do plan to have some trips that hopefully will come to fruition. Actually, one hopefully within the next couple of weeks, which will be K-pop based, which goes back to my other thing that I really want to do. Like I said, K-pop videos. I am going to coin myself the K-pop cougar. If anybody is already the K-pop cougar, my bad. I'm not trying to bite your style. I'm gonna join the K-pop cougar den with you, because I am way older than these babies, because your girl is in her 30s. But I ain't got no shame in it. They all grown, they fine. I don't go for the maknaes. I typically find the leader. So yeah, so I would love to do reaction videos, because there are a lot of videos, a lot of groups that I still know nothing about or have not discovered yet. So if you have any suggestions of a video that I should watch below, if I've never seen it, then I would love to do a reaction for it. There are some groups that I've listened to their music, but I've never seen the video for it. Like I said, I love to do reactions, first time listens. Again, I struggle with the girl groups. There's only a couple that I like, so I would love to do a challenge. If anybody can find me a girl group besides Blackpink that I can get down with. Again, no tea, no shade to the girl groups. They got some girls that can really sing. There are some girls that are talented rappers. The dancing leaves a lot to be desired, but they be trying though. They be trying. They be real cute, you know, just like TD. I can't. Anyway, yeah, so that's a challenge. I dare anybody to find me a 5 girls group that I can watch, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I can get with them, you know, download them to my Spotify, I don't know, something like that. But definitely all of the products that I use will be in the description below. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please come back, please subscribe, and like I said, leave your girl a message, comment, words of encouragement, anything, any suggestions of what I should do differently, what I should change. I would love to hear it. I do take creative criticism. I think that's the right, yeah, creative, constructive, there we go, constructive criticism, that's the word I'm looking for. I do take constructive criticism well. I will not be offended, but don't come for me in the comments just to be rude, because that's not nice. 2017, we should all love each other. But anyway, peace, love, hair grease, like I said, stay random like your girl, and be safe in these streets.